From the National Weather Service in Gaylord, Michigan, welcome to the latest hazardous weather briefing for northern lower and eastern upper Michigan. This was updated Monday, July 22nd at around 6 p.m. Summarizing the hazardous weather highlights for the upcoming week. First off, we do have a chance of thunderstorms ahead of an approaching cold front across all of northern Michigan for tonight. No severe weather is expected at this time for our neck of the woods. Now, following the frontal boundary, we will be dealing with some gusty northerly winds, which will bring some high surf to the beaches of Lake Michigan and northwest lower. For the day on Tuesday, this will bring an elevated swim risk, which could bring some dangerous currents near the shoreline, in addition with the high surf being a threat itself. And I'll talk a little bit more about that in just a bit. Our next chance of showers and thunderstorms will be across all of northern Michigan Thursday night, possibly into early Saturday with another frontal passage. And too early to tell if there's going to be severe weather at this time. We'll be having to monitor that through the week. The current weather map from this past afternoon into early evening shows the first of what will be two frontal boundaries to cross the Great Lakes. The first one entering western Lake Superior at this time, which will bring our chances for showers and thunderstorms for tonight. No severe weather is anticipated for our region. However, the main threat for damaging winds and large hail will exist for parts of Wisconsin and the western and central UP. Now, this front should be well clear of the area by Tuesday afternoon with high pressure building in, which will bring a fantastic stretch of weather Tuesday right through Thursday with a very comfortable Canadian air mass in place, low humidity, and a great amount of sunshine. However, for the day tomorrow, we will be dealing with some gusty northerly winds with the frontal passage, which again will lead to some high wave action on the Great Lakes and especially some high surf near the beaches of Lake Michigan for across northwest lower. In addition to the rip currents, which we've talked about for the past several years being a high risk when we get these high surf days, we are also taking on a multiple hazards approach this year and noting that the high wave action itself can overcome even the strongest swimmers, and we can also get high currents, or dangerous currents rather, that form near structures such as piers, break walls, jetties, things of that nature, which can deflect you back out to the lake into more dangerous and deeper waters. Long story short, if you are heading to the beaches tomorrow, specifically the beaches that are exposed to high wave action, those that face north, northwest, things of that nature, be cognizant of going in the water, know your swimming ability, and be sure to check with the latest National Weather Service forecast. Again, here's high pressure bringing a fantastic stretch of weather through midweek, with our second frontal boundary to bring the next chance of showers and thunderstorms Friday and possibly into Saturday. It all depends if this front slows down or not during the week. From the Storm Prediction Center, here is a graphic showing the slight risk for severe thunderstorms across Wisconsin and western and central upper. Again, at least no widespread severe weather is expected for eastern upper or northern lower Michigan. And in fact, the severe weather threat will remain quite low for tonight. So a quick summary, we do have those thunderstorms likely for much of the area tonight. Again, severe weather not likely, with lows ranging from the mid-50s across the eastern UP to the lower to middle 60s for central and southern lower Michigan. That swim risk will follow for the day tomorrow. And again, we will be dealing with those traditional rip currents, but also hazardous currents which can form near those structures I talked about just a bit, in addition to the high wave action itself being a threat. So just know your swimming ability and certainly know the risk before going into the water. Pay attention to any beach flags and things of that nature. Our next chance for showers and thunderstorms returns Thursday night into Saturday. This concludes the hazardous weather briefing. We thank you for listening in. Our next hazardous weather briefing is scheduled around 5 a.m. tomorrow morning.